Hello everyone. Hello everyone. This is Wrestling Channel with Alamagnetti, and this time the Miss TV special guest Kurt Angle in this time. Special guest of the Miss TV. Kurt Angle talks with the Miz and says that the Miz forget that I remember you abusing your power, says the Miz. The Miz last week Stephanie McMahon pulled the Miz TV, ladies and gentlemen. Hello everyone, welcome to this live stream. Hello everyone. In this time there is the Miz TV with Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle has some problem with Stephanie McMahon. Everybody knows that. Yes, the longest run episode show in history. With the best talent, the best show, and the best fans, says Kurt Angle to The Miz. Kurt Angle says that Shane McMahon has an inferior complex. At Survivor Series, we're gonna prove that, says Kurt Angle. And now The Miz show to Angle a video about the Under Siege of the SmackDown Live roster 2 weeks ago. The Miz attacks Angle, and this time with a provoke Angle. During his show, talks about the situation with Stephanie, the Under Siege of Shane McMahon, and more. Everybody remember what just happened? What happened 2 weeks ago? Kurt Angle watched the video. Embarrassing moment. Embarrassing moment. Let's take a look. Last week, Daniel Bryan, your counterpart, give you the reason why you under siege. Last Monday, Daniel Bryan received a brutal attack by Kane at Shot Darkness. The Miz says that SmackDown could and have to do it to Kane's attack to Daniel Bryan, says Kurt Angle. By nothing done or respect for Daniel, says Kurt Angle. The Miz continue his provocation on Kurt Angle. And this time there is the Miz TV special. The Miz says that last week Angle forced him to talk about that Strowman, the attacks of Strowman on the Miz last week. In trouble with a problem with his neck, injury his neck. Curtis Axel, injuries, neck injury. The Miz says that Axel. Some problem in the ring between the Miz and Angle. Go to his feet, leaving the chair. In face to face and nose to nose, the Miz with Kurt Angle in this time. The Miz wants to be in the Survivor Series team, one of his Mistourage wants one of his Mistourage in the Survivor Series team. The Miz says that to counter. Should everybody remember that the tweet on Twitter. Tonight, The Miz will face Braun Strowman. It's official. The Miz will face Strowman tonight. Elias Sampson without the guitar in the locker room. Elias versus Jason Jordan next after this commercial break. Welcome everybody to this live stream, Raw live stream, World Wrestling Channel with Ala Magnetti. Subscribe the channel for over 500 WWE videos. I remember you that in few minutes we're back in the arena after this commercial break for a match between Jason Jordan and Elias Sampson. Plus, tonight will be a match between The Miz and the 385-pounder Braun Strowman. On this channel, remember, you can find every week's WWE live stream, every Monday Night Raw live stream, every Tuesday SmackDown live stream, every Wednesday NXT live stream, plus Diva Compilation, and Elias Sampson without the guitar. Yes, because last Monday, in a few minutes, there is a commercial break. And after this commercial, we're back in the arena with more WWE action. In the first segment of this episode, we saw the Mistourage and in the Miz TV with Angle and Angle. I remember you the card of Survivor Series during this commercial break. Universal Champion Strong matchup between Elias against Jason Jordan. Stay with us. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Monday Night. The Miz, the Intercontinental Champion. Gentlemen, after this commercial break, the first commercial of this episode, after this commercial, we're back in the arena, and I broadcast for you everything will happen, about everything will be in the show of Monday Night Raw, pay-per-view, NXT, SmackDown. Here we go. Tonight, Monday Raw is in Manchester, England, UK. The following content is Guitar on Air pole match. Elias and Destiny. Elias wants the guitar. Elias says he's a guitar. Who wants to walk with Elias? Says Elias Sampson to the WWE Universe. I feel naked without a guitar, with a dead pole. There is the guitar on the pole. Elias wants singing without a guitar. Elias Sampson. Audio opera, shout your mouth. Mouths. Elias sing without. Elias Sampson singing. And we are ready for the song of. But Jason Jordan, 245 pounds. The winner will be Jason. My prediction. Two weeks ago, Elias. Last week, Jason Jordan. Jason Jordan received a brutal Jordan. Elias Sampson versus Jason Jordan, ladies and gentlemen. This is man round. Only by back in the ring, and also Jason Jordan back in the ring. The guitar is on the pool. Who get the guitar first will be the man, Jason Jordan. But in this time there is another commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. Another commercial, ladies and gentlemen, in the arena in Manchester, UK, of this match. In a few minutes, we're back in the arena. After this arena, with more WWE action to continue the match between Elias Sampson and in a few minutes we're back in the arena. In 170 pounds, former WWE WWF Tag Team Champions in the 80s, 1986, I believe. Welcome everyone, Jason Jordan and Elias Sampson. Few minutes, ladies and gentlemen, to Elias Sampson versus Jason Jordan in guitar pool match. Remember also that tonight will be in the Miz against Braun Strowman. Because during the Miz TV, Kurt Angle announced that the Miz will face Strowman tonight. We're back in the arena. Continues his punishment. Elias Sampson right to the jaw of Jason Jordan by Elias. Slap on the chest by Elias. Ooh. Jason, but Elias stopped Jason Jordan. Elias stopped Jason Jordan, ladies and gentlemen. But Jason Jordan versus Elias. And now Elias stopped Jason Jordan. Elias go to the top rope. Elias got the guitar and wins the match. Elias with the guitar. Jordan has the guitar in this time. Jason Jordan has the guitar. Elias attacks Jason Jordan. Jason Jordan will win the match. Elias gets the guitar. No, missing Jason Jordan. Jason Jordan delivers Elias to the corner. And like my prediction, crash another guitar, use the guitar legally and defeat Elias Sampson. My reaction watch party. Jason Jordan win the match. Jordan on Elias, and Elias wins the guitar on a pole match. The Miz against Strowman tonight. A promo. Asuka. In few minutes, ladies and gentlemen, with the monster among men. 6'8", 385 pounds. Strowman tonight will face The Miz. The Miz will face his nightmare, no questions about it. Because Strowman is like a nightmare for The Miz. Everybody remember what just happened last week when surprise The Miz in the last very fear is agile, and I think that tonight Strowman will destroy The Miz. No questions about it. In few minutes, we're back in the arena with more WWE action. Few minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Stay with us. Welcome everyone. In few minutes, we're back in the arena with more WWE. In few minutes, ladies and gentlemen, we're back in the arena with more Monday Night Raw action tonight. Monday Night Raw is in Manchester, UK, in Europe, UK. In few minutes, ladies and gentlemen, in few minutes, we're back in the arena. And this Friday, I will, in a live event of the WWE live event, this Friday, I will, in a WWE live special video about this live event on this channel. In few minutes. In few minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Kurt Angle. Watch this telephone. Kurt. Somebody talks with Kurt. Cesaro. Sheamus and Cesaro wants a title opportunity tonight. Tag Team Championship match. Rollins and Ambrose against Sheamus and Cesaro. Is official. Asuka arrives in the arena in Manchester, UK. Asuka arrives in the arena, ladies and gentlemen, right now. Stacy Coates against Asuka tonight. Asuka arrives in the ring right now. The undefeated Women's NXT Champion. Asuka in the ring, ladies and gentlemen, with her mask. Asuka is ready. Asuka in the ring against local athletes, I think. Stacy Coates against Asuka. Asuka in control, obviously. Asuka will be the winner, no questions about it. Alright, and by Stacy Coates. Alright, and by Asuka. Asuka explode on Stacy Coates. Drop kick by Asuka. Asuka in control of the match. Asuka is unstoppable. Another one by Asuka. Stacy Coates in trouble against Asuka. Asuka in complete control of the match. Asuka in complete control is the winner. Asuka wins the match. Wins. Against these local athletes. Alicia Fox. Alicia Fox. The female Team Raw on Survivor Series. Survivor Series with Nia Jax and Alicia Fox. Last week, Samoa Joe attacks Samoa Joe last week back on Raw. Tonight, Titus O'Neil against Samoa Joe. Interview with Charlie Caruso. Tonight, Titus O'Neil against Samoa Joe. Titus O'Neil very confident. Subscribe the channel for more WWE videos. Up next, after this commercial break, I remember, ladies and gentlemen, subscribe the channel for over 500 WWE videos. Founder Samoa Joe against the 270 pounds, 6'5" Titus O'Neil. After this commercial break, a matchup between Samoa Joe and Titus O'Neil. Plus, tonight, a Raw Tag Team Championship match, Sheamus and Cesaro. The only one at this moment, because Asuka will be in the Women Raw team, with Nia Jax and Alicia Fox. pick Asuka on her team on Survivor Series. Survivor minutes, ladies and gentlemen, we're back in the arena with Samoa Joe against Titus O'Neil. The big Samoan collide with the man of the Titus brand worldwide, Titus O'Neil. Titus O'Neil is a 6'6", 6'5", 270 pounds. Samoa Joe is welcome everybody. Subscribe the channel for over 500 WWE videos in few minutes with back in the arena. I remember you also that on this channel every week you can find many WWE live stream every Monday, maybe next week about a WWE live event, because this Friday few minutes and we're back in the arena. Titus O'Neil. 1-4. And this is the first, accompanied by Apollo Crews. From Tampa, Florida, weighing 270 pounds. But Samoa Joe arrives during the entrance, attacks Apollo Crews and also Titus O'Neil before the beginning of the match. And a coquina clutch by Samoa Joe before the match against Titus O'Neil. It's a brutal assault on Titus O'Neil. Samoa Joe destroys Titus O'Neil before the beginning of the match and gets the microphone. Samoa Joe, I think that he has something to say to the WWE Universe. No questions about it. It does not matter. WWE says right now, Samoa Joe in the ring. So, if anybody wrong, Samoa Joe makes an open challenge. Yes, Finn Balor accept the Samoa Joe open challenge. Arrives in the Manchester Arena. Accept the open challenge of Samoa Joe. Finn Balor in the arena, ladies and gentlemen. Accept the open challenge of Samoa Joe. Finn Balor. Finn Balor is ready to this match against Samoa Joe. Two different contrasting styles between Samoa Joe and the apron this time. Accept the challenge of the open challenge of Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe is next on Raw. Hello everyone, welcome to Monday Night Raw live stream, November 6th, with a matchup between the amazing guy, Finn Balor, against the big guy, Samoa Joe. After Titus O'Neil before the beginning of the match, and makes an open challenge, wants another fight, and Finn Balor accept the fight, the open challenge of Samoa Joe. Therefore, after this commercial break, Samoa Joe. But I remember you, the other matchup of the card tonight, Tag Team Championship matchup. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, tonight a Tag Team Championship matchup between Ambrose and Rollins and Cesaro. Yes, tonight a Raw Tag Team Championship matchup, Ambrose and Rollins against Sheamus and Cesaro. Maybe tonight Sheamus and Cesaro will be the new tag team champions and will face the Usos on Survivor Series? Is yes. My prediction is that Sheamus and Cesaro will be no. I change my prediction in a few minutes because I think that the winner, Ambrose Rollins, amazing match. 385 pounds, 6'8", the monster Strowman against The Miz tonight. Yes, it's official. Kurt Angle makes this match official during the Miz TV earlier tonight. Stay with us. Subscribe to the channel for over 500. In a few minutes, we're back in the arena with Finn Balor versus Sam. In a few minutes, ladies and gentlemen, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Ring Samoa Joe versus Balor. The match is official right now. Samoa Joe against Finn Balor. Headlock by Samoa Joe. On Finn Balor. A right hand by Balor. Another one. A third one. In trouble. A right hand. Speed and agility. A kick by Balor right to the face of Samoa Joe. Finn Balor goes to the top rope. Finn Balor in trouble against Samoa Joe. A right hand by Samoa Joe. Another one. A right hand by Balor. Another one. Avalanche in the corner by Samoa Joe and a huge kick by Samoa Joe on Finn Balor. Amazing speed and agility by the Samoan. Joe is so dangerous, is very quickly in complete control of the match, and this time submission maneuver by Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe on the chest of Finn Balor. Cover. Near fall. Finn Balor back in control. Attacks the big guy by Finn Balor. A right hand by Balor. A back elbow by Joe. And Balor goes down to the canvas. Covered by only 2 counts by Samoa Joe. Submission maneuver. A right hand by Balor on Samoa Joe. Welcome everybody to this live stream matchup between Samoa Joe and Balor. A right hand by Finn Balor. Another right hand. Finn Balor back in control of the match against the big guy. A right hand by Balor on Joe. Another kick by Finn Balor on Joe. And Joe entering in this time. Finn Balor attacks Joe outside the ring. Samoa Joe in trouble. Samoa Joe in. Finn Balor receive the support of Manchester, UK tonight. Finn Balor still in control of the match against Samoa Joe in this time, ladies and gentlemen. Samoa Joe outside the ring, in trouble, the big guy. Finn Balor goes outside the ring and attacks Samoa Joe. This is Wrestling Channel with Alan Magnetti live stream of Monday Night Raw. And Balor attacks Samoa Joe outside the ring. Finn Balor in control of the match, ladies and gentlemen. And now, channel, ladies and gentlemen, welcome everyone to this live stream. Subscribe to the channel for over 500 WWE videos. In a few minutes, we're back in the ring with an amazing matchup between Samoa Joe and Finn Balor. Plus tonight, a tag team championship matchup. Sheamus and Cesaro collide with the tag team champions, and they will be the tag team champions. Tonight, an amazing matchup. 6'8", 385 pounds. Braun Strowman collide against his Nightmare Strowman, the monster among men wrestler. And now there is a commercial break, but after this commercial, we're back in the arena with the amazing matchup between you guys. There is a huge history on NXT. Many championship match, an amazing feud between Balor and the two Samoa Joe. Maybe could be possible, but tonight will be okay. I think this big guy, very agile and veteran. This athlete's Samoa Joe. In a few minutes, we're back in the arena with more depth. In a few minutes, we're back in the arena. We're back in the arena with more WWE action with Joe versus Finn Balor. In a few minutes, we're back in the arena. Stay with us, ladies and gentlemen, in future matchup between these two WWE superstars. Here we go, we're back in the arena. And Balor still in control of the match against Samoa Joe in the ring. Samoa Joe. Covered by Samoa Joe. 1, 2. Only 2 counts. Balor against Samoa Joe, ladies and gentlemen. Samoa Joe with Balor on his shoulder. Covered by Balor. 1. Another kick by Samoa Joe. 1. The referee, the official counts. Both guys are down to the canvas. The referee counts, ladies and gentlemen. But Balor may be back on his feet. Finn Balor versus Samoa Joe, ladies and gentlemen. What a match, ladies and gentlemen. The prediction is that the winner of this match will be Finn. Or maybe it could be an interference of Bray Wyatt, maybe. Balor still in control of the match. Finn Balor. A near for Samoa Joe against Finn Balor. Finn Balor against Joe. Now this time Samoa Joe is in control of the match. Finn Balor Fly outside the ring, Finn Balor on Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe in trouble. Fly outside the ring. Finn Balor is on fire. A right hand by Balor, another one, a third one. A knee by Samoa Joe. And the fight continues after the match in the entrance area. Joe attacks Finn Balor. The fight continues after the match. Joe and Balor continue their fight. The security arrived to stop this fight between these two guys, Balor and Samoa Joe. Kurt Angle arrives also. Arrives Kurt Angle. Enough, says Angle. Finn Balor, Samoa Joe. But Finn Balor attacks Samoa Joe. The fight continues. But these two guys will be in the same team. Official, ladies and gentlemen, Balor and Samoa Joe in Team Raw on Survivor Series with Strowman and Kurt Angle. One spot remains to the Team Raw on Survivor Series. Balor, Joe, Strowman and Angle. About his match tonight against Strowman. Forty seconds says that Strowman is a monster among men. It's not you. Let me watch these two fellows. For Strowman against the Miz. 1-on-1 tonight. Tag Team Championship match tonight. Sheamus and Cesaro versus Rollins and Ambrose. Last opportunity for Sheamus and Cesaro against Ambrose and Rollins. And now start another commercial break. I welcome everyone to Raw live stream. There is a commercial break. I back in 2 seconds. Stay with us and subscribe. There is a commercial in this time, ladies and gentlemen. A commercial break. I'm back, everyone, to Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen. In a few minutes, we're back in the arena with more WWE action. And we're back in the arena. In a few minutes with more WWE action. I give you the latest results of this episode. Contest between double count out between Samoa Joe and Finn Balor, but we're back in the arena in 10 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Kurt Angle talks on a phone with Daniel Bryan. Kurt Angle in a phone call with Daniel Bryan. And he apologized with him about Kane. Jason is official. Jason Jordan is the last member on Bad Decision. Jason Jordan in the Raw team. Jason Jordan, Finn Balor, Joe and Strowman and Kurt Angle against Shane O'Mac. Against Nia Jax, Asuka, Alicia. Final two women in the team. An interview. Bailey Sasha Banks in an interview. Sasha and Bailey wants to be in the once they are sure that they deserve to be a part of Team Raw. Next on Raw, the official participants: Strowman, Samoa Joe, Kurt Angle, Jason Jordan, and Finn Balor. Women division: Carmella, Naomi, Becky Lynch, Tamina. I think that put Jason Jordan in the Team Raw is a bad choice. Welcome everyone, subscribe to the channel for other fun WWE videos. In a few minutes we'll be back in the arena with a tag team match between Nia Jax and Alicia Fox against Sasha and Bayley. Stay with us, subscribe. There is a commercial break in this time, ladies and gentlemen. Stay with us. Too much commercial during few minutes and we're back in the arena, ladies and gentlemen. Arrives in the arena, Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks. Bayley arrives in the arena, ladies and gentlemen. She's women division tag team match. Bayley with Sasha against Alicia Fox and Nia Jax. The captain, Alicia Fox. Bayley, ladies and gentlemen. The universe, oh, you be my girl. Nia Jax. Here comes Nia Jax, 270 pounds of Nia Jax. Headbutt by Nia Jax. In complete control of the match against Bayley this time, Nia Jax. Challenge in the corner by Nia Jackson Bailey. Side headlock by Bailey. Push Bailey away. Alright, and by Bailey, another one. Nia Jax in complete control of the match. Makes against Nia. Against Nia Jax this time. Sasha Banks. Nia Jax. But Nia Jax is ready. No. Banks. Sasha used his quickness. Slam now against Sasha Banks. Headlock by Alicia. Headlock by Alicia Fox on Sasha. Alicia Fox versus Sasha Banks in this time. And now kicks by Alicia, by Nia Jax on both Alicia Fox and Sasha Banks. Commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. Subscribe to the channel for over 500 WWE videos. In a few minutes, we're back in the ring with a tag team action between Sasha Banks, Bailey versus Alicia Fox and Nia Jax. Remember, only two girls, only two spots still in the midst. These two picks will be Sasha and Bailey. No questions about it. In a few minutes, we're back in the ring with more WWE action with Nia and Alicia. Stay with us. Tonight, Monday Night Raw is in Manchester, UK. Stay. Few minutes and we're back in the arena. The women's division tag team matchup between Sasha, Bailey, and Nia and Alicia Fox. In a few minutes after this commercial break, we're back in the arena with more WWE action. I give you also the latest results of this episode. Samoa Joe and Finn Balor will be in Raw team. It's official. The 5-man of the Raw team of Jason Jordan, Finn Balor, Samoa Joe, Strowman, and Kurt Angle. Yes, against the team of SmackDown Live. Elbow by Nia on Bailey. Nia Jax in control. Nia Jax in control of the match. In control of the match. Nia Jax is in control, ladies and gentlemen. Kick out by Bailey. Alicia is crazy tonight. Headlock by Alicia. Against Bailey this time. Alicia Fox is in control, ladies and gentlemen. Nia continues to control this match. Nia Jax back in control of the match against Bailey. Bailey is down to the canvas. Nia Jax in control, the super big girl in control of the match. Ladies and gentlemen. Nia Jax versus Bailey. Nia slam Bailey to the canvas. Sasha, yes. Sasha Banks back in control of the match against Alicia Fox. Sasha on Alicia, the four-time champions in control. Nia Jax back in the ring and gets Sasha in the ring. All four girls in the ring this time. Back statement by Sasha Banks. Back statement. Fox quit and Sasha Banks and Bayley wins the match. The tag team match, ladies and gentlemen. Bayley and Sasha win the match. Remember a colossal tag team championship match tonight. Ambrose and Rollins against Sheamus and Cesaro, plus The Miz against Strowman. Sasha Banks and Bayley wins. Alicia wants Sasha and Bayley on her team. Sasha in the team Raw versus Braun Strowman. I am ready for this matchup. I think that Braun Strowman is the best WWE superstars today, my favorite. In few minutes, ladies and gentlemen, more WWE action. Will be in the team Raw with Alicia, Asuka, and Nia Jax. Plus, in a few minutes, ladies and gentlemen, we're back in the ring. We're back in the arena in Manchester. Strowman, Intercontinental Champions The Miz. Strowman tonight against The Miz. Braun Strowman, The Miz tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Braun Strowman. Welcome everyone. This is a special viewing this time of what just happened on TLC. Kane and Strowman. There's a special viewing this time back on TLC, the problem between Kane and Strowman. When the Miz and the Miztourage put Strowman, is the history between because at this time Big Show is injured. Strowman, no questions about it, doesn't forgive. Braun Strowman in the ring is ready for his match against The Miz. Arrives in the arena, accompanied by the Miztourage, Bo Dallas, and Curtis Axel. £221, the Intercontinental Champion is. Tonight, Braun Strowman against The Miz in a few seconds. We start with this match. Last Monday, Strowman destroys Curtis Axel, and I think that tonight he will destroy The Miz. No questions about it. The Miz against Strowman right now. Monday Night Raw in Manchester, UK. The Miz in the ring. The Miz against Strowman. The Miz goes outside the ring. Strowman in Strowman in the ring, The Miz outside the ring, the referee counts The Miz outside. Strowman goes outside the ring once. His revenge on The Miz, because everybody remember what just happened on TLC. What's happened? Strowman, the monster among men, ladies and gentlemen. And Strowman delivered The Miz in the ring. Strowman in control of the matchup. Braun Strowman in control, guys. Strowman in control against The Miz. It's Strowman. Dallas and Axel. And Strowman attacks Bo Dallas. Curtis Axel. Braun Strowman in complete control of the match destroys the Miz and continues back in the ring to continue his punishment on The Miz. And Strowman delivered The Miz outside to the Miz. Kane arrives in the arena during the matchup. The other giants of the WWE, 7 feet tall, 323 pounds Kane. Kane arrives. Kane says that he is the only master of WWE. Kane in the ring. The two giants. A colossal moment between these two giants. And now the battle of the monster. Kane against Strowman in the ring. Kane versus Strowman. The monster collides. And now Kane attacks with a get Strowman. Unbelievable. Strowman, Kane. Strowman in on his shoulder. And slam Kane to the canvas. Strowman slam Kane to the canvas. But Kane back on his feet. But Strowman delivered Kane outside the ring. But Kane stayed on his feet. Kane stayed. And now Strowman slam The Miz. Strowman in complete control, the super heavyweight. One of the 5 guys in the Rock. Should become interference of Kane during the match. Remember, Strowman this year defeat the other super heavyweight of the Raw, including Mark Henry and Big Show. Strowman, Renee Young. Renee Young with the Raw Tag Team Champions, Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. An interview, backstage interview by Renee Young with Rollins. Seth Rollins talks to Ronnie Young, says, "You don't like Sheamus and Cesaro?" And Ronnie Young says, "No, I'm not partial." Oh, come. Ladies and gentlemen, another commercial. In the arena with more Raw action. Stay with us. In few minutes, we're back in the arena. In the arena, ladies and gentlemen, stay with us. Stay with us versus Sheamus and Cesaro. In few minutes, ladies and gentlemen. And now a special view about the 2 weeks ago, Kalisto defeat Enzo Amore. Kalisto lost MVP. Enzo Amore wins by disqualification. 5 because 205 is the worst. Enzo Amore on Survivor Series Cruiserweight Championship match, Kalisto versus Enzo Amore. Enzo Amore in the ring with his microphone. How you doing? How you doing? Enzo talks with the WWE Universe in UK, but everybody booing Enzo. I'm doing great, says Enzo. I'm grateful. Enzo Amore, to me, I think this Enzo is too boring to me. I don't like Enzo Amore this time. I don't like the Cross Division also. Enzo Amore talks with the WWE Universe in this time. What a boring moment, no questions about it. Series. Boring. What a boring moment. What a boring moment. I'm the one-man brand, says Enzo. Kalisto remains in the arena. Kalisto arrives in the arena. Lucha, lucha, lucha. Kalisto. Get the microphone. Somebody arrives in the arena who is Pete Dunne. Bruiserweight Pete Dunne. Bruiserweight tonight. The opponent. First time ever Monday Night Raw. Some more Cruiserweight champions. Right now on Raw. First time ever the UK champion on Raw. Pete Dunne. The Cruiserweight champions versus the UK champion. In a few minutes, ladies and gentlemen, we're back in the arena. Yeah, back in championship match. Sheamus and Cesaro versus Ambrose and Rollins. Stay with us. In a few minutes, we're back in the arena with Pete Dunne versus Enzo Amore. Few minutes. We're back in Manchester Arena. Enzo Amore. Cruiserweight champions versus UK champions. Stay with us. Few minutes and we're back in the arena. Welcome everybody, subscribe the channel for over 500 WWE videos. In few minutes we're back in the arena with a match with Enzo Amore against Pete Dunne. Stay with us, subscribe. In few minutes we're back in the arena, ladies and gentlemen. After this another boring commercial break, too much commercial during 3 hours of Monday Night Raw. Pete Dunne, ladies and gentlemen, against Enzo Amore. One of these two will be the winner of this matchup. The Cruiserweight champions versus the UK champions. I think that Pete Dunne will be the winner of this matchup. Enzo outside the ring, in trouble against Pete Dunne. In trouble against Pete Dunne. Kalisto watched the match. Pete Dunne, a king, was the ring makes Enzo Amore in trouble against Pete Dunne. The UK champions versus with the fingers of Enzo Amore. Pete Dunne destroyed the fingers of Enzo. Pete Dunne in control, first time ever. The Pete Dunne on Raw. A kick by Enzo. Enzo attacks Pete Dunne, cover. One count. Enzo submission maneuver try to back on in control of the match. Enzo Amore against Pete Dunne. In trouble in this time. Enzo Amore back in control of the match. From behind Pete Dunne. 1, 2, only 2 counts. Kicks by Pete Dunne on Enzo. USA against Enzo Amore. Covered by Enzo. Pete Dunne, kicks by Pete Dunne on Enzo. Pete Dunne attacks Enzo from behind. And now Pete Dunne slam Enzo, cover. 1, 2, 3. Yes, like my prediction, Pete Dunne defeat Enzo Amore. Pete Dunne wins the match against Enzo Amore. Destroy Enzo Amore, Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne destroys Enzo tonight. Pete Dunne destroys Enzo Amore. Pete Dunne destroys Enzo Amore, ladies and gentlemen. Cesaro against Ambrose and Rollins. Tag Team Championship match. Versus champions, I think this is a stupid idea. Because if we one of the other one, I prefer maybe championship match, for example, a champions of SmackDown, but not champions versus champions. And I think the official member of the Raw team of Survivor Series are Kurt Angle, Strowman, Joe, Samoa Joe, Finn Balor, and the stupid bad choice, Jason Jordan. I think I prefer to Kane to me. In a few minutes, we'll be back in the arena with more Monday Night Raw. We're back in the arena in a few minutes. with more WWE action. Tag Team Championship match: Sheamus and Cesaro versus Ambrose and Rollins for 500 WWE videos. Subscribe. We are the boss. In a few minutes, ladies and gentlemen, we back in the arena. We back in the arena. And the broadcast position: Michael Cole, Corey Graves, and champions from WrestleMania and defends the titles only as a champions on Raw? Never. Never. I think that Lesnar is a lazy part-timer, and Lesnar, Universal Champion, to me is a shame, because Lesnar is a special view about Lesnar some weeks ago with Paul Heyman when he accepted the Maharaja challenge. Remember, title versus title on Survivor Series. Mahal, WWE Champions against Lesnar, Universal Champions. Alexa Bliss, Raw Women's Champions against Natalya, SmackDown Live Women's Champions. Plus, Ambrose match tonight against the Usos. Corbin versus The Miz. 5-on-5 men matchup and 5-on-5 women matchup. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome everyone to this live stream. Charlie Caruso in the backstage, maybe for an interview with somebody. Probably. Next week, Brock Lesnar on Raw. Alexa Bliss with Charlie Caruso. Alexa Bliss is very confident about her match against Natalya on Survivor Series. And now Cesaro arrives in the arena. Will be the new tag team champions and will face the Usos on Survivor Series. Sheamus and Cesaro. Sheamus and Cesaro. In few minutes. In few minutes, we're back in the arena to the championship match. Sheamus and Cesaro, #1 contenders, the challengers against Ambrose and Rollins, users on Survivor Series. Welcome everybody, subscribe to the channel for over 500 WWE videos. In few minutes, we're back in the arena. In few minutes, we're back in the arena, ladies and gentlemen. Few minutes. Few minutes. In few minutes, we're back in the arena, ladies and gentlemen. Subscribe to the channel for over 500 WWE videos. In few minutes, we're back in the arena for a Raw Tag Team Champion. Hello everyone, subscribe to the channel for over 500 WWE videos. In few minutes, we're back in Manchester, UK arena with a Tag Team Championship match for Raw, Sheamus and Cesaro versus Ambrose and Rollins. Sheamus and Cesaro in the ring, ready. Arrives in the arena with a Liverpool t-shirt, football club. The Shield arrives. Champions, member of the Shields. Two-thirds of the Shields, Ambrose and Rollins. Next week on Atlanta on Raw, Reigns will return. The Shield United, and also Brock Lesnar next week. Raw Tag Team titles on the line. The winner will face the Usos on Survivor Series. Raw Tag Team Championship. The challengers. The team of Sheamus. Rollins and Ambrose versus Sheamus and Cesaro. At UK Manchester. And now Ambrose in the ring against the 260. Dean Ambrose, control of the match. Sheamus. Rollins against Cesaro. The Shield versus Sheamus and Cesaro. Remember, next week on Raw will be Lesnar and Roman Reigns. Dean Ambrose, the lunatic frame on the top rope. Rollins and Ambrose. On Ambrose. An uppercut. Sheamus versus Ambrose. Sheamus in control. A kick by Rollins on Sheamus. Double clothesline by the Shields on Cesaro. I got another commercial break. Another commercial break. I'm back in fast. Stay with us, ladies and gentlemen. Please stay with us. I'm back in few seconds to the finish moment of the championship match of Raw. Bros. In a few minutes, we're back in the arena, ladies and gentlemen. Stay with us. With more WWE action, Tag Team Championship Monday Night Raw. In a few minutes, we're back in the arena. In a few minutes, we're back in the arena with Raw Tag Team Championship match. The Raw Tag Team belt on the line in a few minutes. In a few minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Sheamus and Cesaro in control. Alright. Sheamus in control of the match against Dean Ambrose in this time. Alright, and by Ambrose. Here comes Cesaro. Sheamus and Cesaro. Double kicks by Sheamus and Cesaro on Ambrose, covered by Cesaro. Only 2 counts. Headlock Ambrose. Headlock by Cesaro on Dean Ambrose this time. Double close Cesaro. We are the bar. Sheamus. A couple elbow by Dean Ambrose on Sheamus. Sheamus on Ambrose. Right hand by Ambrose on Sheamus. Versus Dean Ambrose on the top rope. Cesaro once tried to superplex both guys on the top rope. Maybe a superplex. No, maybe no. Ambrose. I have Dean Ambrose on in the top rope. Ambrose and Cesaro. Blockbuster by Rollins on Cesaro. Seth Rollins in control. Seth Rollins on Cesaro. A knee by Seth Rollins on Cesaro. My prediction is for Ambrose and Rollins. Seth Rollins in control against Cesaro in this time. Covered by Rollins. 2 counts. Covered by Rollins on 2. A near fall for Rollins. A near fall for Seth. Makes the tag. Here comes the Celtic Warrior Sheamus, the fresh Celtic Warriors against Seth Rollins. Double team action by former tag team champions Sheamus and Cesaro. All 4 guys in the ring in this time. Of the tag team. Rollins and Ambrose, Sheamus and Cesaro. Uppercut. A near fall. A near fall for Seth Rollins. Rollins and Ambrose in control. And goes outside the ring. Control. Sheamus the top for Cesaro. A near fall. It's tag team championship match. Ambrose Rollins versus Sheamus and Cesaro. Cesaro near fall against Rollins. Makes the tag. Here comes Sheamus. Sheamus on Seth Rollins. The Celtic Warrior. Dean Ambrose arrives in the ring. All 4 guys in the ring. A kick by Rollins on both challengers. All 4 men down to the canvas. But the New Day. From SmackDown Live, New Day. Day arrives in the arena. The New Day arrives in the arena. The New Day. Stop the match. Strowman with Rhino. Is later Rhino. New Day talks about their match against Ambrose and Rollins. They stop this match. New Day. Kurt Angle works with the roster of Raw. Maybe it will be an attack on the New Day tonight. Prepare yourself for Under Siege Part 2. The Raw roster is ready. Kurt Angle with the Raw roster. The entire Raw roster with Kurt Angle. The entire Raw roster surrounding the ring. The New Day leaving the arena. Since Cesaro, new tag team champions, use the distraction. Sheamus and Cesaro defeat Ambrose and Rollins. We are the bar.